It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. And my friend, it's coming with the sauce. And that is why we have got one of the most iconic people in film in South Africa sitting on the chair with us today. I am talking about, of course, Mandla N. He is a musician, he is an actor, an executive producer, he is a director. There is nothing that this king cannot do. And this is why we are so excited to be able to celebrate him today, because we, of course, know him from SABC1's City Says La and so many other productions. But everybody, please welcome to the Johannesburg studio. It is Mandla N. Mandla N, eh?
Yo, that intro, man. Thank you very much. You could swear I paid you for that.
Oh, please. You did. You
Damn.
paid South Africa with your talent and giving us everything.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Mandla,
You know?
it's so incredible to see just how far you've come, because you started when you were 19 years old, right?
Yeah.
And now you're one of the best to ever do
Now I'm 25 and I'm still
Oh, you
doing
know
it.
what I mean? I thought you were 23.
Oh, it's I'm a little 2 years older. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I mean, what's 2 years amongst friends?
You know what I
know?
mean. But Mandla, did you ever think that as a young boy you were going to end up where you are right now, being a leader of your industry?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved the art space, you know, performance. You know, when I saw a show called Martin Lawrence, my life changed, you know, because I was like, damn, that's what I want to do. I want to act in my own sitcom and all sorts.
Wow.
So obviously, you know, it made my decision easier when it came to, you know, varsity.
Yes.
I went to AFTA, and my whole dream was to basically be an actor-director.
Sure.
And yeah, it just happened just a little earlier than I thought.
Come on.
Yeah.
And you see, this is the thing. It didn't just happen. It was your hard work, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
but I have to ask then, in terms of the comedy, is it because of Martin Lawrence? Can we thank him for that?
Martin Lawrence, my dad used to love Uvelaphi Mjongeni,
Yes, Uvelaphi.
Ustumo, Emzini Ezinsizwa, you know what I mean? So I'm from a very artistic family.
Yeah.
So all the time, you know, we used to sit and just watch those shows, and I think that kind of rubbed off on me. You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
and in the best way possible.
Yeah, it did. I'm glad it paid off. You
Yeah.
know, obviously, you know, my parents would be proud.
100%.
Yeah.
And City Sesla is iconic. You are iconic. How did that opportunity come about?
Basically, you know, in AFTA, where I studied, was like, you know, 2 seconds away from SABC.
Yes.
So obviously, you know, while we were studying, we were like, okay, cool, you know, we want to act in our own shows and basically direct our own shows, and SABC is just down the road. So I walked down the road, you know, asked for forms, filled in forms, all sorts of things. They rejected everything, of course. And then 4 months later,
Of course, yes.
they had a cancellation of a show.
Oh, wow.
And I got the call. I remember I was sitting in my hood, and then they called me and said, hey, you know that show that you presented that we rejected?
Yeah.
Come, let's hear it.
Oh.
And then when I got there, they were like, who's going to direct it? Who's going to act in it? Who's going to produce it? I was like, we're going to do it, you know?
That's
and
crazy.
that's when I got my first break. And after the 3rd episode, it became the highest watched sitcom.
Of course it was.
Yeah,
I remember sitting
yeah.
in the Eastern Cape in East London. Me and my family used to gather around and we waited for City Sesla. Yeah, when
Yeah, it was great. Exciting times.
It was incredible. And I genuinely feel like you guys opened so many doors for so many young people.
Yeah,
But
man.
we obviously know that as actors, there are so many challenges that people, you know, face. But there are also challenges that executive producers and directors face.
Oh,
What
yes.
are those challenges?
At the end of the day, you need to always have your head on the ground.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You need to understand, you know, the pulse of the country. What are people thinking? Where are the trends? Where are people going? You understand? Also, another big thing is you always have to be creating content. You can never be complacent, because at the end of the day, you know, we've only got about, what, 4 or 5 clients, you know, which is obviously your SAB and the rest.
That don't matter.
SABC and the rest.
That don't
definitely.
matter. Yes.
So you need, I mean, you know, it's not like you're selling a product where you've got so many clients out there, you see, so you have to be a nice guy in this business.
Hectic. So you have to keep those relationships, you know, lathered up.
Relationships, and then you understand if that door closes, it closes hard, you understand?
Wow.
Yeah, so you always have to kind of be aware.
I've never looked at it like that.
You got it, it's business at the end of the day. And remember, you know, you have to keep your lights on. You have to, you know, your family needs to go to school and all sorts of things. So, you know, you've got to be very strategic. Luckily, I'm from Soweto, so strategy is, you know, my thing. You know what I mean? I have to do it.
I like
That's why I've managed, you know, to basically be in the business for so long.
Oh, please. Mandla was about to say, that's why I'm a legend.
No,
he caught himself. He was like,
far from it.
it's who you are, okay, to us. But Mandla, I also know that you're someone, like you said, you know, we have to keep the lights on. You keep the lights on for a lot of people.
Yeah,
but you also believe in opening up the industry. Why is it so important to you?
Remember, I was 19 when they opened up the industry for me. You understand? And without those individuals, I wouldn't be here today.
Sure.
So it's always important to do that. Plus, also, you know, when you're creating a character and you're directing, you know, when you find that blank canvas that can go anywhere, it's really satisfying. Also, as well, you know, I'm about authentic characters.
Yeah.
So when you find that person that doesn't even have to try hard, it's in them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either the Zulu is amazing, it's from KZN, it's authentic, or the Tsotsidalas from Kasi, or the Xhosas from Eastern Cape, you know, it's really satisfying.
Like my Xhosa, namhlanje.
Oh, there we go, there we go, you know.
Right.
I thought your English was even better than your
Oh,
Xhosa,
thank
but
you,
okay.
thank you.
Yeah, no, that's good though. So for me, you know, it's about that, you know, how do I create authentic characters that people will not question, you understand? Because you know when you're watching characters on TV and you're like,
You stay in Senton when you
understand?
can tell.
So I'm not about those cosmetic typecasting, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
And you can tell 100%, which is why we
I enjoy
appreciate
that,
your
I
work.
enjoy that, I enjoy
Yes.
that, yeah.
But then what's coming up for 2024, Butwam?
I think it's a big year, 2024. We've got, you know, we've got about 4 movies that we're releasing this year. So we shot last year. We've got, you know, 3 telenovelas currently on air, so God is good, you know, within that. And then obviously they are on other, you can go on my socials. I mean, I was told by your producer,
Hi, Mandla,
don't you ever mention names.
This is the SABC,
This is the
okay?
SABC. Oh, but within the SABC, there's Side Dish, which had 2 sompetu at least.
Dango, yes.
You know, and yeah, so I'm active, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of shows coming from the SABC this year.
Oh, a lot of shows?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a return soldier.
Okay, that was my audition for a lot of shows.
No, done.
Was...
But you only did a tips of Xhosa.
Oh, Xhosa. Yes, ke Mandla, this Xhosa okokoko ke mna.
Okay.
And ngumntana wasebholotho edutywa Mandlamini kuba
Okay,
uyazi.
well, let's put you on the test, you know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
Okay, you know, maybe, okay, you've just found out that your boyfriend has made another guy pregnant. How do you approach that situation right now? And in 3, 2, 1, action.
Mandla njani? Mandla, ndakuthengela imoto. Ndakunika yonke into Mandla. Ngoku ndenzela le nto Mandla. Uyandiphamanela Mandla, wenza njani? Xa ndizijongile ndijonga wena Mandla.
Okay, you pregnant with another guy's thing. Now, 3, 2, 1, action. And now you got to break it down to him. And action.
Baby, uyayazi ukuba ndiyakuthanda. And sivela kude, baby. Ngoku besisevits, baby, you saved my life.
Okay.
Kodwa, baby, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. It's just that I thought that you didn't love me anymore, and it was one night, and now I'm pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And it's Devon's. Oh, baby.
Devon?
Yeah, I don't know who Devon is, but...
But that was great. You killed it. Really enjoyed that. I think we're going to see you in the next shows.
Yes!
We got it.
I've got a job!
Especially after that. What do you mean? You're already working here.
I was going to say, don't worry, Expresso, this is my resignation. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you killed it. I loved it. I mean, you know, it's beautiful. And it's, you know, our superpower is the fact that we can go from Venek to English to, you understand? So when the world sees that, they're like, oh, wow, you can also do that. You can also do that. So you must embrace your Venek. You know what I mean? You have to embrace it because that's your superpower.
Come on.
The English is, I mean, we grew up with English. You can speak English with your eyes closed.
But the vernacular together.
The vernacular, Tyler Perry,
I love it.
So embrace you, you know.
Thank you, Mandla. And I think that's what Mandla is telling everybody. Embrace you, Thandwa Sam. Futhi ke ngoku bendinxela ukuba inqubeka namhlanje. I'm joking. I was I'm trying to impress him still. Do not go anywhere. You are still on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And as you can tell, my love, this is the kind of vibe you need for a Friday going into the weekend. And my beautiful Zoe, are you still feeling good?